Hello and welcome to my in-depth Zed gameplay. So I will be going over this Zed game that I just played, where I did pretty good and I carried the game. So let's start it right off. Against Xerath, I wanted to push him in early and just get harass on him by throwing my shuriken. I'm throwing my shuriken on all of the minions, but also him, so I am damaging him while I am also pushing the wave a little bit, so just trying to push as hard as I can because I want to make him miss CS under towers. Xerath is not good at CSing under the tower due to his spells having long cooldowns. So since they have long cooldowns, he cannot CS under tower that well. So I'm harassing him a ton. He's getting pretty low. He's not popping a health potion. So right now what I'm thinking is I can kill this guy if I get a good combo on him. He is low enough for me to kill him just because he waited so long to use his health potion. He's still under half HP. I have my Zed passive. I can kill this guy at nearly any point if I just go on to him when I have all my spells up. So he's pushing hard. I just reached level 3. I know that I can kill him as soon as I slow him, but also Lee Sin is coming. So Lee Sin's coming. Pause it. Lee Sin's coming from the side. Now, since I see him coming, I know that he's probably going to wait for me to slow him first, so my spells are just about up. You can see that I have 0.5 seconds on my W. So as soon as my W comes off cooldown, I'm going to try to slow him. I'm going to slow him immediately, and then Lee Sin's going to come in and help me gank. I will slow it down real quick. I will slow it down to 40%. And you guys can see what I do. I slow him, immediately hop to the shadow, ignite, and auto attack. Now, you might be saying, why ignite right away? Like, it was probably a instant kill no matter what. Well, if you ignite someone right away, it pretty much guarantees you the kill. There's no reason to be scared to blow everything for one kill because you get a kill out of it. And getting kills is extremely important. It's important to not hold on to summoner spells just because you think that you might not have to use it, because a lot of the times people die, people lose attempts to get kills. You want to use your summoner spells right away. And there are many missed opportunities in games where people hang on to their summoner spells and they die, and it's just not the most smart thing to do. So you can see that this guy is 100% dead. You will see this guy immediately dies. I of course didn't need to use my ignite, but I want to make sure that we got that kill. Xerath also had barrier, so just in case maybe he barriered and flashed, I might have not been able to get that kill. I wanted to immediately just kill him quickly as possible. So let me bring it back up to full speed. So Lee Sin, you might be thinking like, oh my gosh, this Lee Sin is taking all of your farm. Like he is taking all of your farm, but actually he is helping me push the lane. So you can see that now my lane is pushed. I couldn't push it as hard as I could without Lee Sin helping me. So now that it's pushed, he's going to lose all of those creeps to the minion. I have a huge advantage. He just missed a ton of creeps, and Lee Sin, he did not just take all of my farm. He did not take my experience. He helped me push the lane to make Xerath lose experience, and it will also reset the wave. So Lee Sin helped me out right there. So instantly, I see top is fighting. I go up to my screen. I look up there. Let me go back. So you can see, I could see them fighting on the minimap. So I start running up there. I don't know what's going on yet, but I just want to start moving up there, and then I will move up my screen, and this is all I see. I look up, and I see Lee Sin super low, and Renekton is probably dead, but I see Lee Sin super low. I want to kill that Lee Sin. I immediately pop back my screen because I know that that's where I'm going to. I want to keep an eye on my character, and I think that Lee Sin is going to be hiding inside that bush. So what I'm going to do is, if I walk up, Lee Sin's probably going to run away. So as soon as I get to the range of the bush where vision is, where I'm not showing myself yet, I'm going to activate my W, and then immediately shuriken. And hopefully I can predict where he starts backing. So you'll see that I get up to the bush. I'm not in the bush range. He cannot see me from this position. And then as soon as I get there, I use my W and I use my shuriken. Now I use my shuriken right on the edge of the bush, and you could see right there where the 2 shurikens hit. Boom, he's dead. I got him. Now Renekton died. He died, so top lane is now going to be pushing towards his tower. If I went up top and like started taking minions from him, I would actually make Renekton be in an even worse position. He died. He's not in a good position now because he just died. So if I went up there and started taking creeps from him, it would start pushing towards Yasuo's tower, making Renekton even further behind. But I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let Renekton go back to his laning, and he will have a big minion wave to get when he goes back to the lane. So I instantly buy a Brutalizer. Now there are 2 item paths that I could have went. I could have went a Vamp Scepter for lifesteal, or a Doran's Blade if I was having trouble in my lane. But my lane is completely won. I will win my lane, and I want to have a ton of damage. I want Armor Pen, I want CDR, everything that helps out my spells, that helps out how much damage I deal, and just extremely efficient item for Zed, especially being this far ahead, and I have double buffs, so I'm extremely strong. I want to just completely destroy my lane. Now, I also buy a pink ward and a green ward because I don't want to get ganked. I don't want to lose these double buffs, and I want to also deny any vision from Xerath, so maybe Lee Sin can come gank for me again. So those wards are good. I'm using my W to get back to lane. If you saw, I use my W. It speeds up me going back to my lane really quickly, so I am just maybe getting to lane 2 seconds ahead, and every single second counts. Every single second counts. So as soon as I get back into lane, I figure I can probably kill this guy really easily. I have red buff. It gives me a slow, and I have my E. I can just instantly kill this guy because he is pretty weak. He does not have any armor. All he has is a Doran's ring that only gives him health. He has nothing else. Just runes and masteries, but nothing to actually protect him from my Brutalizer, which will be dealing nearly true damage to him. All of my auto attacks will be dealing around 108 damage, plus the red buff, plus any spells I'm using on him. So, I get into lane. He's going to back up. He's going to back up really far. He does not want any of this. So as soon as I see him charging up his Q, I will probably try to go in. Yes, you can see he charged up his Q. He's stuck charging up his Q unless he releases it, or he runs away. Xerath cannot just cancel his Q and then run away easily. He must use his time to stop and throw his Q. This is perfect timing for me to go in to try to kill him. So as soon as I see him charging it, I go in and I get the slow on him. So he's slowed, and I procced red buff. I auto-attacked him, and I hit him with double shurikens. So we will see that once again right here. So maybe slow motion too. So he walks up. I know that he wants probably these creeps right here. As soon as I see him, he's charging up his Q. As soon as he charges up his Q, I am going to W on top of him and E. Now, I use my E before my shadow hits. If you did not know, you can use your E as your shadow is going, and it will proc it once you get to the target. Like, you can use your E before your shadow gets to it, and then your shadow will do it once your shadow reaches your destination. So, I get that. It's a little tiny trick. And I immediately double Q. And I also auto-attacked in between my E, so I hit all of my abilities, and I hit an auto-attack, so he has red buff on him. So, he is super low. Right here, I get hit by the outer edge. It does not slow me that much. I know that he is just about dead. He has flash and barrier up, but I figure I can probably burst this guy because I haven't used my passive on him yet. So, my passive will deal a percentage of his maximum HP when he's below 40% HP. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm going to use my Q and then flash, E, and auto attack. I actually E'd and auto attacked at the exact same time there. Your E and auto attack can almost be together. Of course, they cannot go exactly together, but they could be extremely close together. So I E'd and auto attacked right after I flashed and killed him before he could use anything. So he's dead. We'll speed it back up to normal. And that was good. That was good. We got another kill. I am extremely, extremely strong. And now I have a little bit of money. I see Lee Sin coming in. I immediately Q because I figure he's going to try to Q me. So I just hit him. It's a little bit of poke. He missed his Q. And I figure, also, I could probably just kill this guy. I could kill this guy easily because of how strong I am. And he does probably just a little tiny bit damage if he hits his Q. If he does not hit his Q, he will not deal that much damage. So I'm just harassing him. Go in. Auto attack him. Auto attack him. If I hit one more Q, he's dead. Unfortunately, I miss, though. Unfortunately, I miss. I see if he goes in. I'm waiting to E him. But he does not go in. He is too smart for me. So I'm just auto-attacking the tower, trying to see if I could bait him. I immediately shadow out so I don't take any damage. Lee Sin Qs. He walks into my abilities and just luckily gets out just but with a hair of health, even though I hit my Q and my E on him, so he got away. I'm going to ward there because I saw Lee Sin. The enemy Lee Sin went topside, so I don't want to get ganked from that side. I'm level 6 now. This is good. I can probably kill this this Xerath with my ulti. I want to use my red buff and blue buff, so I don't want to back yet. I will probably have enough money to buy another big item like a Vamp Scepter if I do get a kill, so I'm looking to use my ulti here. Just going to keep on CSing. I'm going to look to get harassed. Of course, he's pushing really... He's using his abilities really far away, so it's really hard for me to actually damage him here. Really hard. I Q him. He uses his E. I immediately go in, and I think that I can kill this guy. So, he E's me. I'm stunned. I'm stuck here. Immediately after, I went in as soon as... Okay, let's go back a little bit. If you look at my abilities, I'm timing my abilities. I would not do this unless I have timing on my abilities completely accurate. So, right here, I have 6 seconds on my W. But, when I E him, it goes down by 2 seconds. So, what I do is I ulti him, and I E. It goes down from 5 seconds to about 3 to 2 seconds. So, it's almost back up now. He stuns me. I knew that he was able to stun me, and I figured my W is going to be back up to help me kill this guy. So, I'm going to W, go in, I dodged his slow, and my red buff is just about off, so I'm trying to use everything to just kill this guy, and then I'm going to also have my clone back out there to jump back to if this fails. So you can see my clone is still only halfway done. I have plenty of time to kill this guy, and I don't take that many tower shots. So I use everything. He pops barrier, I'm chunking through it, and I kill him. And just pop back to my normal clone, and I'm completely fine. I got the kill, I got out, I was able to efficiently use my buffs to the fullest extent of getting kills, almost 3 kills. I got 2 kills just from buffs. I accidentally tapped my keyboard and used the Q there, but it's completely fine. So, I use those double buffs extremely efficiently, just completely abusing my lane. So when I back, I'm going to build a Borg next. I want a Blade of the Ruined King. Why do I want it? Because it is a staple item on Zed. His ulti means every single bit of damage besides true damage that you use on the target will be added to his ult damage. So Bork active counts towards that. So heading back to the lane, and I don't think that I can kill this guy without using my ulti. So I will have to wait 35 seconds to use it. I'm just going to try to poke him down. I juke his W right there. He doesn't try to really harass me back. He's walking forward quite a bit. I'm really scared that he's just going to stun me, and then I take a little bit of harass, so I'm not really doing that much. Don't really want to get stunned. So, just still trying to get him. You can see that I hit a good Q there. Did 200 damage to him. He hit me. It doesn't really deal anything. I have a Vamp Scepter, and he doesn't deal any damage. Hit another 200. You can see that he's really low. I could have went in there. Oh, I do go in there. So I hit him 2 times. I still have my passive. I really want to kill this guy. Once again, I want to kill this guy. I know that I could kill this guy. I have my ulti, and I have my ignite up, so I ulti him. I dodge his W just in time. Go in, ignite. Lee Sin tries to Q me over the turret. He jumps away, and I Q right as Lee Sin kicks me. So luckily, I got off my Q. That's going to hit Xerath, and then he's going to pop, so he's going to explode. So I'm pretty much... It looks like it's pretty bad, the situation, but you have to remember that where I ultied him from is still there. So as soon as I hit the ground, Anything's gonna kill me. One, like, let's see, I'm at 16 HP. A caster minion auto attack would kill me right now. Luckily, I am able to pop back to my clone, and now Xerath pops, boom, he's dead. I get a little bit of HP back because of my passive that gives me 5% of maximum of HP when I kill him. That mastery, I have that mastery point, so got him, and I get out. So I effectively play that. Let's watch that again from slow motion real quick. So right here, I see him charging his Q. Once again, you can see that whenever he charges his Q, I'm gonna just go in and try to kill him. He stuns me. I wait for the stun to go away. Immediately ulti him. And at this point, I think he would have died. But I Q him just to make sure. All I want to do is Q and then immediately go back to my clone. Lee Sin ults me. I can't unfortunately go back until right here. You can see I have a little tiny white bar right under my health bar. That's how long I'm CC'd for. So as soon as that white bar goes away, boom, I'm back. That was like 0.15th of a second that I go back and I am completely okay. So that's how that worked. Just did it super effectively, used all my abilities in sync, and got the kill. I also tell my team that Lee Sin has no ult because it might be helpful for them. My team's doing really good, I'm doing really good. I buy a dagger because I wanted more attack speed. Zed's attack speed is kind of slow due to me not having anything besides masteries, and I like having a decently fast attack speed on melee champions or ranged champions. So I'm just browsing the map, seeing how people are doing, looking top, seeing how that Renekton's doing. He looks like he's doing completely fine. Going back mid. This guy still has no armor, so I'm completely fine against him. I'm gonna ward the bottom side, make sure that I don't get ganked bottom side. And just trying to poke him down. Unfortunately, he's juking pretty effectively, and I can't really do anything against it. So not doing too good at damaging him. As you can see, I missed my E and my Q, so once again I'm just not doing that good at harassing him down. But any poke that I do hit on him will stick, and he will not heal it back unless he has a health potion. Any poke on me will not deal that much damage because of how far ahead I am. Now right here, I make the mistake of not looking at the minimap for a long time. I think I noticed it right here. Right here. Okay, I finally noticed that they're fighting. So beforehand, if I looked at the minimap, I would have probably been here way faster, but I finally noticed that they're fighting over here, so I start roaming over. Because you want to roam over and you want to help these small skirmishes, especially as Zed, who just excels at small skirmishes. So right here, I'm going to hop over the wall, and I want to kill this guy. I Q. I miss because he flashes, and I don't have flash, I don't have anything to chase him, so I'm just going to take this red buff from him. Because buffs, red buff and blue buff, are objectives. Taking that from him, denying him experience, denying him the red buff, it's a deny as a jungler. I see that Xerath is trying to poke down my jungler, but he's not doing anything to me, so I'm just completely fine. Gonna Q that minion because I won't be able to auto attack it. Gonna push up the wave. He's still playing really far back. I'm just looking in to harass him. I hit him with one of my shurikens. Luckily, he walks into my E, and I immediately ult him. Now, he's pretty high HP. I don't know if this was the best idea, but I just try to kill him, because why not? So, I see Lee Sin comes and I immediately back out. There's nothing lost. I used my ultimate. That was about it. It was not the best ultimate, and there was nothing lost. I did not die, nothing happened. I start backing. I thought maybe I could bait Lee Sin to go in on me, and then I could just immediately shadow and then flash away and maybe kill him, but he actually misses his Q on a minion, so I immediately W out of the base once again. I use my W as a movement speed thing, and I just jump out of the base. Now I'm heading over to the mid lane once again. I'm just going to complete crushing my lane. I'm going to keep on trying to kill him, trying to get these towers. So they engage, and I'm in range to W and E and Q this Lee Sin, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to W, E, Q, and auto attack, and he's dead. So I get a kill. Gonna auto attack this minion, get back my HP. I wish, unfortunately, Renekton did kill all those creeps, so I actually could not heal that much. Lee Sin's gonna lane with me because he wants to kill this Xerath with me. I stand around the Renekton just in case Yasuo jumps in, but right here, I am staying near. The tower, like really close. Like we want to dive him. We really want to dive this guy. So he goes in, kicks him back. I get stunned, unfortunately. So kind of awkward. I go in, boom, kill him. So this other Lee Sin comes back from dying, and he goes in on my Lee Sin. My Lee Sin's dead. My Lee Sin is dead. My W is back up. I figure that this Lee Sin probably has his ulti back up, or always had his ulti. So he wants to probably ulti me backwards. So what I'm going to do is walk a little bit to the side. If you noticed, I walked in a path that made it so he could not ulti me into either the towers. I would have kind of went in between or into the wall, and that's where he ults me. Right here, he ults me into the wall, so I'm completely fine. I use my W is back up, and it can help me kill this guy. So I W, and I will do slow motion again. I W, and I know that this guy doesn't have safeguard up or anything, so this should be a very easy kill. Or he isn't in range to safeguard anything, so this will be an easy kill. I don't want to just panic press everything. Don't panic press everything, so I slow him, and then I just easily line up my Qs, boom, double Q, and then I'm going to auto attack. After I auto attack, he is extremely close to dying, and I ignite him, and he will die right after one more auto attack, kill him, and just immediately back out. I could have also W'd to my clone right there, made it look a little bit better, but I just decided to walk out instead. So got another 2 kills. Really strong. I'm going to quickly push this wave. Want to deny the Xerath any experience and money I can. Then I'm going to immediately back out. I do not want to get Xerath ulti, because Xerath should have his ulti. And I am low enough to be killed by only 2 hits of his ulti. I get a bilge water cutlass, and spend all of my money, get another dagger, so I am building towards my Bork still really, really strong. Just doing pretty good. So I head back to the mid lane. We are getting their towers now. I think we also get bot tower at this time, and then we just need to get mid tower. So my team will start rotating mid probably pretty soon to get that last mid tower, the mid outer tower. I decided to kill this ward, want to deny vision, want to do things like that. I Q just in case that guy wants to stop me, he wants to get near me. And I'm just going to hard push, deal any damage I can to him. Hit another Q, so he's half HP, this is good. I see that guy. I figure maybe I could just scare him off, so walk over to help my own Lee Sin just bully around theirs. I'm just tanking the creeps because I have lifesteal, and I'm just pushing up to where this Xerath has a very, very hard time trying to see us. So see that he Qs. I have level 2 of my ulti, so once I have my level 2 ult, I immediately know that now my ulti is even stronger. It's going to deal a lot more damage than my level 1 ulti. So I want to kill this guy. So I'm walking around, showing my dominance. Barely dodge that, luckily. And the Morgana comes mid, so I'm kind of happy that I didn't go in. I think I would have died there. So dodge her Q, go in, auto attack, kill her. Now, immediately after, I'm stuck, kind of. I could have immediately backed off, but I figured, hey, why not just try to kill this guy too? So I ult him, and he E's, and misses the E, so he has no stun. So I go in, try to kill him. He flashes away right after I Q. My Q still hits, but I'm going to W after him because my W is back up, so I W after him, auto attack, and then E, and he is dead. So right before the tower and the Q from Xerath hits me, I ulti back out because I figure that he is dead, and now I have enough for my Bork, so I'm backing and buying my Bork. I had a little extra money, so I'm going to buy a Ruby Crystal to have a little bit more health, and I will just head back to the mid lane. So my ulti is 30 seconds from being up. I don't really like fighting without my ult, but I see that my team is trying to take an objective. Whenever I push my wave, I am pretty much done with laning phase. Now I want to do is fight, fight, fight. So I see my team is trying to do something, so I want to go help them out. So I walk over. Morgana gets stunned by Braum passive. I go in. She is dead. This Lucian is trying to get killed. This Lucian is trying to run away, I mean, and he gets away. Unfortunately, because I didn't have my ulti, I didn't have anything up to chase them, so that's fine. He dies because the Lee Sin flashed for him, and these two are trying to also get away. I'm just trying to harass everybody right now. Back mid lane, this guy's really low. I could immediately kill him if he appears, because I have my ulti, and I have Ignite. I should be able to instantly kill this guy. He is below half HP. So I'm going to probably look to ulti this guy. He walks so far away that I can't even W and then ulti him immediately, so I start walking bot. But at the same time, I know that Xerath is probably sitting around mid, so I'm just going to sit around this side of the ward, see if he's there. So he stays, so I'm going to W over this wall and then ulti. After I ult, I E, and then use my Q, and he doesn't get hit. So unfortunately, I could E right here, but I figure, hey, why not just ignite him and run away. So I ignite him, run away, get another kill, and at this point, the game is pretty much won. This game is over. I'm pretty sure that we are going to win. Xerath says why. Unfortunately, Xerath kind of did not have that good of a game against me. But this game is definitely won. We later on won the game. We just kind of fought around for a bit, but from all of the tips that I gave you, you can definitely go out and win your own games. You can see, hopefully my tips helped you at all, seeing when to go in, how I'm deciding when to go in, like all that stuff, how to use your Zed abilities correctly, and just hopefully it helps you. Hopefully all of the things that I've been talking about helps you in some way or form. I might do more of this stuff later, but thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next video.